We move on. JOGO, BONITO. Brazil win 4-1 against South Korea. And in the first half, where Brazil scored all their four goals, completely come out and put their foot in South Korea's mouth from minute one. Um, it was a no. What's your thoughts?
Well, I saw it going this way, but it was a matter of time before Brazil just showed out why they're one of the best teams in this World Cup. It's their first match with Neymar back since the first stage. And keep in mind, throughout the group stages, they didn't dominate like this. It took them to like the second half in the first two group stage games. And this way, they just dominated from the point of attack, the quality, the getting out in front, using pace, and it was just a complete, utter annihilation from the get go.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I mean, look, South Korea, they made history for their country getting to this stage, but we really saw that lack of quality. And honestly, they played well. They created a lot of chances. They tested Allison. They played the ball into Huang Lee, the Wolves player, Son, uh, and they got their chances. Son had one at the end of the half. Huang had one in the first half. A beautiful strike that Allison saved. They got their chances, but in transition, Brazil ran all over them because they gave so much time and space for Brazilian midfielders to pick out passes. And Vinicius and Rafinha, anytime they got the ball and looked up, there was tons of green grass in front of them, tons of space for them to attack. And at the end, Brazil's quality just showed. And it's good for Brazil's sake that they were able to get, a landslide of goals in because they were only able to score 3 goals in the group stages, and that's a joke for Brazil. That's an absolute joke. It's an embarrassment. So being able to score 4 goals today, playing beautiful football, creating different type of goals, going from one wing to the other on the first goal. Beautiful play on the third goal to Richarlison from Casemiro. A couple juggles, 1-2 passing in combination with Casemiro and Richarlison. I'm forgetting the fourth goal. I know there was a penalty. I'm forgetting the fourth goal, but they were all very,
Paquetá,
very.
Paquetá.
Yeah, it was a beautiful ball from, I believe, Vinicius to Paquetá. It was just a bunch of team football, a bunch of just Brazilian flair, Brazilian style. You saw trick moves from Rafinha. You saw trick moves from Neymar. Neymar's creativity being back in this Brazil team made this Brazil team even more confident, made this Brazil team look like a completely different team that they looked against Switzerland. There was a lot of possession. There was a lot of ball. There was a lot of possession. There was a lot of one-touch passing throughout the Switzerland and Serbia game, but there was no penetration, getting in behind back line, taking players on one-on-one and getting past and creating space for other guys. There was none of that really. We saw a ton of that, especially in the first half today. And Brazil never really had to get out of the first skill. Played all this game in transition. It's a good win for Brazil, and it's good to get their monkey off their backs to get the first landslide of goals because we haven't really seen that this tournament, and we didn't see that at all from Brazil last World Cup.
Yeah, not only is it good to get all those goals in, but to have Neymar in the lineup to do that, coming off the injury, and now he's going to be in rhythm for this push. So yeah.